Hi there, students. To run rings around somebody or something. To run circles round somebody. Okay, this is an idiom that means to do something much, much better than someone else. So I'm playing tennis with Rafael Nadal this afternoon. He's going to run rings round me. Okay, he's going to be vastly superior. Okay, so to run rings round, to do something much better, much more efficiently, or much more successfully. Yeah? Okay, so for example, your French runs rings around my French. Your French is much, much better than my French. Notice as well, with this phrase to run rings around, you can have a literal meaning. He ran rings around the swimming pool. He ran rings around the house, going round and round. You can also say to run circles around, but I think to run rings around is much more common. This big wrestler is going to run rings around his opponent. He's going to make his opponent look silly because he's so much better. He's going to make his opponent look foolish. Yeah? Okay, my cooking runs rings around your cooking. I'm a much, much, much better cook. I'm vastly superior. Okay, let's see. The origin of this apparently is from horses running round the riding ring. And maybe one of the horses is much, much faster than the other. It runs rings around the others. Although, for me, when I think about this phrase to run rings around, it conjures up the idea of maybe two people fighting, and one is vastly superior and he runs rings around the other one, while the other one doesn't really even know what's happening. So, I don't know, the transport system in this city runs rings around the transport systems in many other cities. It's much, much more efficient. It works much, much, much better. Yeah? If we play chess, I'm going to run rings around you. Okay, so to run rings around, to do something much better, to be markedly superior, to make your opponent look silly because you are so much better. So maybe you could say my channel runs rings around all the other English teaching channels. Yeah? Okay, it's vastly superior. So now you're going to ask me about formality. Well, I think this idiom is slightly informal. I give it maybe a 4.5 out of 10. It sounds a little bit middle class as well, but it's okay to use. I would recommend using it in an informal conversation. This is not something to use when you're writing a very formal document. Yeah, if you were writing something more informal, you might use to run rings around. Something runs rings around or round, around or round, something else. Okay, so keep it to informal conversations, try or more informal writings, but don't use it when writing a very formal text. Okay, so yes, having watched my videos for ages, your English now runs rings around the English of everyone else you know. Okay, so there you go, to run rings around. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. To run rings round, to run circles around. So rings, circles and round or around, all are valid.